Welcome back to another video. Today we're playing at King's Row. At the beginning here you want to watch out for any widows shooting you, they always look up there. And there was a widow, and it's good that I waited a few seconds before going out. Now at this balcony you want to go above here, and nobody looks up at this rating, don't ask me why. So you go in at them, and I got the widow. My plan is to always get at least 2 picks before I get killed, but I did not succeed with that this time. So I am back again, and now I want to take the Zarya here because we are focusing her. Now you see there's an echo shooting at me, so I take some cover. And I want to go for her, but I target Anna, so I boop her out. The soldier goes out to shoot me, but he walks into our Zarya, and their soldier backs, and we get the point. Now when we have taken the point, I want to pressure them, make them back even further. And that's good because if you can hold the middle here, that's really nice. I got 1 hit on the soldier, but she finishes me off since I don't have any pocket. She can do that very fast, and I was not ready for it. So I am back now from spawn. I see their ulting. Since I have barrage, I decide I'm gonna go above them since nobody looks up at this rating, and I do the barrage. I booped them before just to confuse them. I only get 2, but I usually think that if you get 2, that's a pretty okay barrage. So I am back now at the point. We did win the last fight, and now before the next fight you want to just spam here on the top there just to get some ult charge. And then one in my team said that I should call before I barrage and he can bubble me. I think the Zarya said that. And I decided I'm going to go around here, or I guess above them again. And yeah, they were not looking. The soldier is an easy pick. The Zarya sees me, however, but she is not close enough to pick me off. Now we have gotten the pick on the Zarya, and I decided I'm gonna push forward here because you can do a lot of damage. So you can see I almost got the Zen, but I get stressed out here and I start missing all the shots, and that's really bad. But if you can hit your shots, then I could have gotten the Zen and maybe the soldier. So I am back again. And our Zarya gets a really nice grab here. She picks 2 of them, and I help finish them off. And when we get these nice picks, you want to push really quickly. You get momentum. Unfortunately, they did hide there, which was really not good for us. But I have barrage, and I'm gonna wait here. I wait here because when they come out, they use it together. So I got Zarya, and I damage a lot. I think the Zen, or it was the Kiriko. So you see, in a few seconds I got 2 picks. Sure, I died, but it's still a good trade. And they were not able to touch and, you know, even group up. And my team could just chill at the point. So right now I thought this game would be pretty easy for us to win. But they end up playing a lot better, I think, on attack than defense. Now I want to get ult charge, as you see, but I'm still using cover of that building. Because I have to watch out if they have a widow. And I think they do on this point. Now I'm just shooting, you see, near the statue. They usually walk into the rockets, you don't have to aim perfectly. You see, I got a good hit there on, I think it was the Kiriko or someone. Now I go up here soon, because I want to check whoever that was who's hiding up here, and it was the Kiriko. I get the Kiriko, but someone called out sniper, and yeah, that was the widow, but our soldier picked her off. So right now I'm trying to hit the Genji to get him maybe before they regroup. I don't succeed, but it's still good to do that. Now I'm taking cover because I know there might be a hit scan. I see someone up there, so I shoot at them, get some hits close by. And even though I'm not hitting every shot here, I'm making space. They are, you know, a bit afraid to go in quickly. Now someone in our team calls out the ball, so I focus him, and that was my mistake because McCree was hunting me. And that's something you have to decide as Pharah, if you're going to listen to your team during a fight and go on the targets, or you will prioritize the hit scan or the healers, who sometimes are what you should be going and not you know, exactly what your team wants you to do. So I am back from spawn, and there's chaos on the point, so I want to find a target I can focus. I see a healer there, but our Zen does ultimate, so I'm gonna just stay with the Zen. I get Nano and I barrage, and then I can clean up everything. I just hunt down the Lucy here because I can. I got Nano, so there should be no problem. But that's a thing to remember during a chaotic fight, is to try to find one target that you are supposed to prioritize, because it can get easy that you're stuck on the Winston or something because he has half his health. But you know, half HP Winston is more HP than a healer is. So it's okay if you change target like that. But if you disagree with that, you can say it in the comments and we can discuss it. But they are pushing right now, and the McCree ultimate, so I back off. I have to reload, so I don't have time to shoot in the grab. And the grab was not announced, so it's a total failure. And yeah, the Kiriko saves them, and yeah, we lose the point. So that sucks. Okay, so I am back, and now I want to get ult charge as soon as possible. So I'm shooting in that, you know, archway or hallway or whatever you wanna say, and I get a little bit of ult charge. Now I was also waiting for my team. We are now grouped up, and I will be going in with them. Now I shoot just to get more ult charge. I want to get that barrage. I go for the Winston, but he bubbles, so I will make sure to break that bubble. I see the Kiriko low, and I want to follow her, but the Genji is on me there, so I back off, and I think we finish the Winston here. Now the Genji shows up here, and I panic, and that's a really bad barrage. Never do that. The reason I panic is two reasons, because the Genji is good player, and I don't have pocket, and when he goes really close to me, he can, you know, he can dash me and like one shot me in a combo. So that's something you have to try to learn, is to stay cool. So now we want to contest the point because they're about to get it in any moment now, and we did lose our Zarya, so no tank will be touching. You can back here if you want, but I always like to try to touch. And I realize I'm gonna have to go in because no one else will. So I go in, I'm sure I'm gonna die, but I do get a nano. Now look, I'm staying behind the payload because I'm using it as cover. My healers can heal me and I'm getting cover. Our Zarya changed to D.Va and came and helped us. We get a nice EMP and I can go in and get some picks here. Now they do get me with the Winston, but the Winston had to back when he went for me, and that gave us even more space. And I got 2 picks, so I think it was worth it. So we do end up winning that fight, but they are coming back now and they have ultimates. They do the Kiriko ulti, and the Winston jumps our healers. And here's a thing, like I said before, you should not chase the tank really. And the reason I do it here is because I saw my both healers very low and I felt I should help them so he doesn't get them. Now looking back, I probably should have went with a boop and boost in and tried to get their healers, because I think my healers would have survived anyway. Now my team is getting super staggered here, and you don't want to go in and get staggered also. So you can see I'm just staying here in spawn. I want to wait it out. It's really important if you want to, you know, climb some ranks. You have to think of these things, like do your best to not get staggered. It can lose you a lot of games. But I go up here because I want to take the high ground. My D.Va helps me, but yeah, unfortunately the Matrix didn't stop her from shooting me. So I'm back now from spawn and we're taking a lot of damage. We're about to lose the point. Now you see the Sojourn shot me, so you can go down here where I am right now. It's really good with Pharah. I go out and I want to get 2 picks here, but I do not succeed, only got the Genji. However, they did use Lucio beat because of it, so I guess it's, you know, 1 pick plus Lucio beat for my barrage is a pretty okay trade maybe. And I think we managed to hold this. And you can see that I focus the Zarya. She's the most important target here. I use boost to get some distance, use the crates to use cover, and then we finish them off. They swapped to Widow here, I don't know why. Maybe she's good at the last point, but she had to back because they lost the fight. So now I am going to wait with my team for them to push. And if they have the Widow, I have to use cover, so use buildings and stuff. Don't stay up here too long against the Widow on defense. Now I'm shooting just to get the ult charge. And you see the Widow missed me there or hit me, but didn't kill me. And I'm using cover. So I decide when they are pushing, you can do this too. Go below, and then you just boost up and go for the healers. I do that. I do not succeed, however, and they turn very quickly, and the Kiriko got away. So it was a fail, but if you succeed with that, it's really good. So I'm back again, and we won that fight, but I still want to chase anyone who's trying to get away. There's nobody really, so I will just have to check up here if anyone is hiding, but there wasn't anyone. It's always good to check up there. Now I'm going back, getting ready for the next fight. Now we want to get ult charge, spam this, yeah, this angle, really nice for Pharah. and also taking cover from the Widow at the same time. The Zarya goes for me for some reason with high charge. I was about to get picked, but I got healed very good by my team. She goes for me again, and she lost a lot of HP there, and I decide I'm gonna barrage her. I get healed and get invulnerability, I think it's called, to survive the McCree, and we get both picks, and the fight is pretty much over at this point. So this game, you can see that if you play without a mercy pocket as Pharah, you will get a lot of deaths, unfortunately, because you are getting focused by their hit scan. And you know, hit scan counters Pharah, and it makes you, or it forces you to have to play very aggressive as Pharah if you want to be able to stay Pharah against 2 hit scan with no pocket. Now at the same time you are forcing the enemy to play hit scan against you, and they might not be the best hit scan players. And if you are good at Pharah, then you can just play around them and still win without a mercy. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.